We're back at the players' table. I've got Adam Bernhardt and Abraham Montiel with me again to talk about the other semifinals match coming up today, Killian Carroll versus Luis Moreno. I want to know who you use your bet on this time with that match.
It's really tough. I think they're both playing very well right now. After watching Killian in his quarterfinal, I thought that was the best I have seen him play. He was so determined. He looked like he had a lot of decisiveness on his shots and a lot of crispness, especially with his left, a lot of power. So I think he will win the semifinal.
All right, what about for you?
Okay, same as the last match. I don't want to be boring, but I think it's a toss-up also. But just to go against Adam, I'll say Luis on this one. Reason being is he had such a successful tournament in Idaho. He played unbelievable. I think he would have beat any player of that tournament, including Paul Brady. So I think if he could play the way he played a couple weeks ago in Idaho, he should win this matchup just based on his power and his serve and aggressiveness. I mean, if he can harness that, he'll push Killian. I mean, Killian can run around as much as he wants to, but if he can't end it, then Luis will win.
We all know Killian's that guy who gets everything. He falls on the floor, he's back up. You just don't even expect it to happen, that he grabs every shot. He then says to me after his last match that I don't do that anymore. I've kind of found a way to strategize that I'm not always on the floor. I've got to learn how to be better about that and make my game better so that I'm not that person. Have you noticed him do that? Have you seen what he's doing differently?
That's interesting you said that. I've only seen one of his matches this weekend. And I thought to myself, wow, he's not on the floor. Is that because he's just controlling the point, or he's not trying as hard? So if you're saying that he's doing it on purpose, I would say I've noticed. Yeah.
Do you think that helps a person's game?
I think it helps the longevity of that person's game for sure. And I don't know. Chapman went down on the ground quite a bit and would roll the ball out from that position. So I guess it's possible to do that and it help your game. But it's probably a wise move to learn how to avoid doing that. I know some great players intentionally don't dive. So I think it's smart that he's not going to dive as much.
Yeah, saves your body quite a bit there. What do you think as far as that goes, Abraham?
I totally agree with that, what Adam just said. My old coach, Fred Lewis, always stated, Abe, you got to get off the ground, because I used to dive a lot when I was younger. My elbow hurt, my hips hurt, my knees hurt. It's all because you're diving into the ground. So I don't know if I've noticed that Killian's doing that less this tournament. I did see him flop 2 or 3 times hard on the ground. And myself and some of the other guys have always said he's diving too much and he's going to get hurt one day. We don't wish any of that on him or any player, but chances are one day you're going to hit the wall hard enough that you're going to injure yourself. So it's a smart move. If he's thinking about not diving as much, I think it's smart of him to think that way.
Luis Moreno coming off of winning Plummer, as you said, playing his best out there. What have you noticed in him as a person and a player to make this all happen?
Well, I think the difference between Idaho and previous tournaments was he was a lot more focused. Part of that was he came in shape. When you come into a tournament in shape, I think that just gives you a mental edge, not just a physical edge, but a mental edge, knowing that you can play a ground and pound game with other players, and you're not going to wear down due to fatigue. So that really helped him, I think, coming in shape. Came in focus, and he was hitting the ball so hard.
So Adam, for you, if you could see any finals match go down, who would you want it to be between?
Amongst the 4 remaining players?
Yeah.
I think I would want to see Killian and Mondo, with Mondo at the top of his game, because I think it could go either way. I think it would be very exciting. I think there'd be a lot of surprising rallies for the gallery. And whoever won, it would be a very hard-earned victory.
What about for you, Abraham?
I mean, I don't want to pick. I think whoever makes the finals earned it. It could go either way in either semifinal, so you can have any matchup, I think. Who knows? I think the best match of the tournament might happen today instead of tomorrow. Just saying.
Are you guys enjoying New Orleans?
Absolutely. It's always fun.
Yeah. All right.
I'm behaving so far, so I'm good.
So far, so good. All right. Thank you so much, you guys.